So, welcome to Real Talk After 50.
I had something really fun that I was going to say afterwards, after their whole Real Talk After 50.
And you forgot?
I forgot what it was.
Should we start over? Okay. So today, we're going to start a mini-series called Risking It After 50, The Prep.
Nice.
And it's pretty much about me.
Mm-hmm.
And my big plan.
What is your big plan?
Well, in a nutshell, it's to slow travel.
So describe slow travel.
Okay, so slow travel is when you go on a vacation for 2 weeks, you leave home, you go, you stay there, you come back.
Right.
Slow travel is you go to a place for no less than a month. My plan is to go for the length of a tourist visa, which in a lot of countries could be 30 to 90 days.
Gotcha.
It's cheaper. And then I just want to kind of immerse in the culture. And
Yes.
I don't want to work full time anymore.
All right. So I have so many questions.
Okay.
So
Well, that's what this episode's about.
So I'm sure that there are a lot of folks who are like, I don't want to work full time. How did you go from I don't want to work full time to I want to travel the country? Because you're not talking slow travel just through the states. You're talking about throughout the country.
Right. I'm going to start in Southeast Asia.
So, what made you decide Southeast Asia? Is that your first stop?
No. First stop will be Africa.
Okay. What part of Africa?
Egypt.
And why Egypt?
Because I've lived there before. I might have been married to someone who's Egyptian who we're no longer married, but we're friends.
Nice.
So I'm kind of cheating. I'm cheating.
I don't think that's cheating. I think
I have
that's
a connection. I'm using my
that is
connections.
using your connections wisely, which I think that we all should do.
Agreed. And I think we probably have more, maybe not an Egyptian connection, but I think
Right.
we have a lot more connections than we realize.
Absolutely. And when you say words like, I'm taking advantage of this, taking advantage isn't always a negative thing.
Well, I'm welcome. So
yeah,
I'm not.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So then what made you decide ditching work, which I would assume is going to be hard,
Yes.
to I want to travel the world versus I just want to ditch work?
It's too expensive to live here. The United States is very
Fucking
expensive to
is.
live here. And there's a lot of people, after watching multiple YouTube channels and doing research, people they become expats.
Right.
So they leave the States and a lot of them just sell everything and get a retirement visa in that country. I don't want to do that because I don't know where I want to end up.
Right.
So
I get the expense of there are folks who do nothing but take cruises because it
Yes.
is less expensive to take nonstop cruises.
yeah, there's people at retirement on a cruise. Yep. I think that it's about thinking about retirement in different ways. And I'm like, I'm done. I've been working all but maybe most of maybe 9 months out of my life have I not had
Yeah.
a job or going to school.
Right. Yeah.
And that was just after my son was born.
Right. Because in our generation, we started work fairly young.
Yeah, I worked on the farm. I think I was
Yeah.
probably 13, 14.
Yeah,
During
exactly.
the summers.
And that's when I started. So I wasn't working on my own farm, but I was hopping a bus and being trucked to strawberry fields and picking berries.
Yeah, well, I was told during that you get a job, you either work on the
Right.
farm or you get a job outside of the farm during the summer.
Right.
And there were no camps.
Well,
and
and
this
that
was not
was-
my parents' fault.
Right. No,
I
it was
mean,
the norm.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
exactly.
it was the norm.
And it was a great work ethic too.
Absolutely.
But I don't want to I don't want to anymore. Now, I'm not saying when I slow travel, I won't have something part-time.
Right.
I way too what's the right word? It's important for me to be engaged and
Right.
intellectually stimulated enough where I'm going to need to be doing something creative or mindful or and I know that will happen because I can't just read all day on the beach. So, yeah, I could do that for a while. but not all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So, does that answer the why of my
I think
master plan?
I think so. Number one, you're done freaking working. Totally get it. It's expensive to live in the States. 100%. I've heard of a lot of people retiring to different countries now. Because it's less. Somebody told me that you could retire in Costa Rica with $100,000. Mm-hmm. Sign my ass up.
Multiple countries now.
Yeah.
You know, things change, and you have to check
Yeah.
visas and all of that.
Yeah.
It's just I part of my plan is, and we'll talk about this in next episodes, is my house
Right.
and what I'm going to do and a budget, and these are things that I've been working on for several
Right.
months and will continue to work on in the next several months because I don't really plan to leave until next year.
Right. Part of your why is that you just love travel regardless.
It's very true. It's very true.
So part of your why is that you've got the
The bug.
bug. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
why not embrace that if you're able to embrace it?
Right, because I know it's not your thing. Not everybody has that. Now
Yeah.
I started traveling in middle school. We went
Yeah.
to Mexico City
Yeah.
during middle school, and then I went to Europe on a trip in high school. I was very fortunate.
Right.
And that kind of gave me a bit of a bug, and then it just went from there, and I've been to multiple places. I have not traveled in the last several years, and part of that has to do with a few factors.
That you'll bring up later.
Yes, that I'll bring up later.
Okay. Because we're real talk, folks. So we're going to give it to you.
Yeah. Maybe just not
Just
at the
in-
same time.
Just in small doses.
Okay.
All right.
So that's our first episode
Right.
of Risking the After 50, the prep, which is part of our Real Talk After 50 channel. We're learning how to
Right.
do this, people.
So excited. Miniseries. I don't know what it is about them.
It just sounds really cool. I know she's been dying to do this.
I've been dying to do
All right.
miniseries.
Well, thanks for watching. Please comment if there's anyone watching. It'd be fabulous.
we're going to be uber famous.
Yeah, you keep
So
saying that.
we're
I
going to
don't
be
know if I
super
want to be
famous.
uber famous. I just like people to engage.
So I want to know from our viewers, is slow travel something that they'd be interested in doing? Mm-hmm. And what country
Ooh.
would you want to go to? And truthfully, and it doesn't, if it's not
Well, it'd
outside
have to
of the
be more
country-
like continent, not country, because if you're going between countries, it's going to be on a continent.
So which non-U.S. continent, country, which place outside of the States,
Where's our map?
fucking A,
Oh my gosh, she said it.
where do you want to go? We'll
Okay.
just do that. Because it doesn't have to be outside of the States.
No, it
But
does
if
not.
you want to do, because you can slow travel within the States.
Oh, there's RVs.
Yeah. If that's something you want to do, I think it would be kind of cool to find out what folks.
I think there's a lot of creative ways that people could that we haven't
Absolutely.
even thought of.
Absolutely. So let us know what you want to do. And then we will come back with the next episode, which are we going to talk more about the prep? Because the prep, there's so much stuff. You can make a mini series on just the prep.
I thought that's what this was.
What's episode 2?
Well,
Can I afford to work less?
yeah, that's it. Let's talk about that next.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching Real Talk After 50.
Where we're going to talk about next episode, because we all need you to log into the next episode. Can I afford to work less? Can she afford to not work at all? Ooh, are you going to sell feet pics?
Thanks for watching Real Talk After 50.
Where we talk about feet pics next.